Ugh. I know you guys have been waiting on me, and I've been a little busy with the pool and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. So, let's see if I can get you guys on now. Let me see what I can do with y'all. Let me see. I know at some point I'm gonna have to charge some devices or something. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is gonna be a little different today, all right? It's gonna be a little Hold on. Instagram, y'all hold on 1 second. I gotta get you on the right Wi-Fi, okay? Instagram, hold on 1 second. I gotta put you on the right Wi-Fi, okay? It's gonna freeze, but hold on 1 second while I fix it, okay? Hold on. You know, it's different Wi-Fis all over the house. And the phone, there we go, wants to pick up the upstairs Wi-Fi, not the downstairs Wi-Fi. So, okay, this looked like something, okay? I don't know exactly what it looked like, but it looked like something. Don't ask me where y'all at in terms of positioning, I don't know. So tonight's gonna be a little different. I'm not making a cocktail. And Tommy, my business partner, just went to grab some ketchup for me. I forgot ketchup for the meatloaf. And so I figured I would make like some soul food. He's never had like authentic soul food, ever. And so yesterday live, I made the, what did I make yesterday, child? The smothered chicken, right? Okay, wait a minute. That's not front and center. Okay, Instagram, do I need to move y'all? Let me move y'all this way. I'll tell you what, hold on. Instagram they got an attitude. Instagram got an attitude. Instagram got an attitude. They tell us we not in the front. Ugh, child. Sorry. Okay, that should be better now. Okay, is that better? Are you happy now? Is that better for you? So yeah, I'm not making a cocktail because I just wanted to cook. You know, I might do a little rum and coke. You know what? Let's do a little rum and coke. You know, we could do a little something. We could do a little rum and coke. Can we do that? Okay. I have tropical rum. Okay, I have tropical rum. We're gonna do a little rum and coke situation, all right? Barely a little something, just a little, you know, a little something to wet the whistle. Bali 60 is the discount code while I'm live. Bali 60. If there's anything you want from the online store, Bali 60 is the code at checkout. I will remind you several times throughout today's live stream. Look what I bought. I was tired of being shamed by that ice machine, child. I was tired of being shamed by that old ice machine. I bet you act right now. Did he find a replacement? Yes, he sure did. He found a replacement. Filtered ice. I bet you that ice machine get his act together now. Wasn't that ice machine cutting up on us the other day? I mean, cutting up. Okay. I bet you act right now. Okay. Okay, we'll do a cute little rum and coke. How's that? Okay, we'll do a cute little rum and coke for the Holy Ghost. How's that? This is a tropical rum too that they sell here in Indonesia. It's Nusa Kanya, tropical island rum. Here for it, okay? And a little Coke. Do you know their Coke here is like the real deal? Like no fake stuff. It don't even bubble like the stuff we have at home. They feed us, what I have come to realize is that they are feeding us crap in the United States. And what we do, deal with it. What we do, they feed us crap in the US and we deal with it. I'm sorry, I can't have rum and coke without a squeeze of fresh lime. You said, they have liquor stores? Girl, I'm in Indonesia, girl, not some remote village in Africa, child. Yes, they got liquor stores, child. Somebody earlier said, do they have malls? No, everybody knits their own clothes. Everybody here knits their own clothes. They start out at a young age learning how to knit from their grandmother, and they sit on a rice field somewhere and put together 2 strings and call it an outfit. Good call. Whoever said make a cocktail, good call. Okay, I'm gonna make some soul food classics, but let me show you what I got from the store. Today's a little different if you're just joining, okay? Today is like research and development day. This is how their grocery bags come. They don't do all that plastic stuff like we do in the States. They don't do all that, okay? Let me show you what I got. A croissant, because I'm fat and I like croissants, okay? Let me show you what I found. I said we have endless possibilities now. Johnsonville, garlic sausage. Now, I'm sure I paid $12 for this. Let me see how much I paid for this sausage. Hold on, let me see how many rupees this cost me. Mascarpone, sandwich spread, cheese, butter, Gouda, nutmeg, paprika, pork loin, tomato paste, pasta, cheddar, celery, croissant, Danish, 179,000 rupees. That's like $12. $13 I paid for this. If you need anything from my online store, you can go to Shop Dairy. I'm just playing. No, I'm not playing though. ShopDariusCooks.com. Bali 60 while I'm live today. This is how their celery looks. It's called Chinese celery. I know it looks like parsley, but it tastes just like celery, okay? So I got celery and I got some tomatoes for us. Cause I'm gonna do a shrimp and grits, okay? Hoping I got enough polenta left. I do, I got a corner. I got a corner of polenta left to make some shrimp and grits with, okay? Tommy has never had shrimp and grits. This is how the shrimp look with the head on. Don't worry, the head is coming off, okay? Then I said, well, let me try to make some pork chops. I ain't seen no regular pork chops like we have. I saw pork loin. You know, the boneless kind. What beats a failure? A try. Deal with it. This is their all-purpose flour. Why did I buy all-purpose flour? Because I found frozen peaches. Hello? Goodbye. I found frozen peaches. You know what's gonna happen, don't you? Tomato paste, they had that. Ground chicken. For some meatloaf, they had that. Bell pepper. They sell these little cinnamon raisin croissant thingies. These little rolls they sell. It's French, Boulangerie. How you? What's the French accent? Boulangerie. Boulanger. I don't know, but they're good. Okay, I think boulanger means it's good in French. Somebody fact check me on that. This is they oil, because we're gonna fry some stuff. You need the oil to fry, all right? Okay, let's talk about cheese. This is all red cheddar. It's not red. I don't know why it's called red cheddar if it's not red, but this is what it's called, okay? Listen, this is butter. We need a lot of that. This is mascarpone cheese. I'm sure I paid a grip for this. Okay, I know I paid a lot of money for this, but I didn't want to make the grits without the mascarpone cheese. I got ground cinnamon, ground cloves, elbow. This say cifferi rigati. I think it's in English that means elbow. It sounds like it's gonna work to me. Okay. How about, what's this? Oh, more peaches. I bought 2 things of peaches because I don't know how much peach cobbler I'm gonna wanna make. You know what I'm saying? So I bought 2 in case one wasn't gonna be enough. Plus the juice and stuff, you know. Okay, this is the regular cheddar. Girl, don't ask no questions. This is what it look like, okay? This is what it look like, okay? We're gonna work with it, all right? They don't have Kraft and Sargento and Tillamook, okay, and Cabot. They don't have all that. But they did have this mozzarella and this something called young Gouda. I don't know if I want a young or old, so I got the young one. If I don't like the young one, I'm gonna go back and get the old one. Now, I like a zaddy. I like somebody that's, you know, a little gray, dad bod, that kind of thing. So I said, I'm gonna try the young, but if the young don't work out, then I'm gonna go back and get this father, and then that's gonna be, I bought more butter, because you can never have enough butter soul food cooking, okay? This is more all-purpose flour, because I didn't want to run out, okay? And this is how they flour come. It don't come in the 5-pound bags. They don't use a lot of all-purpose flour here. This is more for us, people that come in their town and need to buy flour. They don't put flour in their food like we put flour in ours, okay? This is how they sugar come. It come like, you know how you get in the States, we have sugar in the raw, the little brown packet of sugar? That's what this is. They don't do processed, refined sugars. Don't exist. You can probably get it in like a jam, a jelly, something like that, but in terms of buying white sugar, forget about it. They do have brown sugar, but this sugar is the regular like sugar in the raw, the crystals, you know what I mean? That's what this is, okay? Potatoes, because I'm gonna make a meatloaf. Sandwich spread for my ham sandwich later. This is their vanilla extract. This is all they had. And I was like, how am I gonna make peach cobbler without vanilla extract? Girl, your guess is as good as mine. So we're gonna see what this vanilla they got do. They had this, and I seen vanilla sugar. I actually saw vanilla sugar, like a little tube of it, but I was scared to get that because I didn't know how much vanilla that was gonna taste like. But let me see if I can smell this. It's vanilla. It's vanilla. We'll see what it do when it's time to do it. This is ground nutmeg. So I got nutmeg, cinnamon, and ground cloves, all for the peach cobbler. And then, okay, let me tell you something real fast. They've been getting me. They've been seeing me coming, and they say, we're gonna get him. Now, this is what they do. They'll cut the yellow watermelons, and they'll put the yellow watermelons out. And you know how we do. You know, I'm black. We don't really eat the cut watermelon that they got cut. We just get our own. So they put the cut watermelon on top of the watermelons, the yellow ones that's cut. So you thinking that, okay, well, what they sitting on is gonna be yellow as well. Twice I picked it up. Came home, it was red. I was pissed, okay? Today I asked the man, can you please give me a yellow watermelon? He said yes. He walked over and he picked this one up. If I cut this open and this is red and not yellow, I am going to be upset. She's yellow. She's yellow, okay, and full of seeds, all right? They have yellow meat watermelon, and let me tell you something. It is always in season over here. Always in season. It's 85 degrees every day. If there's anything you need from the online store, go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is Bali60 at checkout. I go lay by the pool. Half of this and a spoon is the best time you ever gonna have. Thank you, okay? Let's mix this meatloaf because this rum is talking to me, okay? This rum is talking to me. I didn't do the church announcements or nothing. Let the foodie in me love the foodie in you. Y'all told me drink that Coke and rum. It uncoked and rummed, okay? Cause you're easy. You're easy. You're easy. Bop, 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 bop. Easy to love. I'm gonna do a little skillet fried corn too. Why not? We might as well. Okay, let's make some soul food. In Indonesia, we're gonna make macaroni and cheese too. With they stuff. Okay? Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Yes, I got on my swim trunks, okay? I got on my swim trunks. That way, when I get done with y'all, I can just take my shirt off and get right in the pool. You see what I'm saying? That's what you do out here. You relax. It's beautiful. I'm never coming home. No, I am. Give me wrong. I'll be back, okay? Okay, let's make a meatloaf. A ground chicken meatloaf. Can we do that? Okay, first things first. Old Italian trick, okay? You know, the Italians are good for a lot of things. Leather, wine, men, pasta. So you take a couple slices of white bread. They sell the bread here without the rind on it. What you call it? The crust. Crustless bread. ShopDariusCooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. Okay? It'll save you it's gonna save you 60% while I'm live, okay? We're gonna soak 2 slices of bread in some milk, all right? I know you go, Darius, What are you doing? Girl, finna make the best meatloaf you ever had in your life. Listen to me, him. Finna make the best meatloaf you've ever had. In your life. By the time I get done, you're gonna be like, oh my God. I'm gonna be like, I told you. Okay, everybody has been asking, where is Tommy? Where is Tommy? What you get?
I'm getting 2 of these.
That's ketchup?
That's ketchup.
They didn't have the Heinz or, oh no, this is
Del Monte.
Del Monte.
Del Monte. This is the Indonesian one.
This is the Indonesian. Come say hi to everybody who's online.
Hey.
Here is Tommy. Everybody's been asking. Everybody's been asking.
What up, y'all? What up?
Where Tommy is. This is my business partner,
I'm here.
Tommy Ford. He is 100% Indonesian.
Damn right.
And when I first met him, I thought he was black. But the more I talked to him, the more I realized he not black.
Do y'all think I'm black though?
He knows a lot. He knows a lot about black culture. When you hear him talk, right? Like, let me see. Let me ask you a question. Okay, Tommy, tell us what's so special about your cooking class?
Like my cooking class, yeah. You're gonna learn 12 Balinese authentic foods for just $40. Not even $40, $30.
$30. And people love it. People come from all over the world.
People come from all over the world.
Where do they come from?
They come from Albania. They come from Romania. They come from the USA. We work with agents too, discover agents that's well known in the world. And a lot of them are Australian, so we got a lot of Australian people as well on board every day.
So, okay, let's make sure people understand. You were trained by a black chef from Alabama.
From Alabama.
Okay, where at?
In Bali.
You were in Bali, but what was the name of the hotel?
The name of the hotel is Anika Guest House.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he came, what did he show you about like black food, soul food? Anything?
Like soul food, like he was cooking some chicken, some fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Some fried chicken, the one that's easy to get.
What about macaroni and cheese?
Mac and cheese, we got mac and cheese too here.
Okay, you don't have collard greens, you don't know what collard greens?
No, I don't know.
So you don't know collard greens, you don't know turnip greens?
No.
Candied yams, you don't know?
No.
Meatloaf and mashed potatoes?
A lot of them don't know.
He don't know?
I don't know.
All right, so I'm making chicken meatloaf right now.
Right. Okay.
So he said to me, he's a chef. So he says, I want to learn, so can I watch you when you make it? And I said, absolutely. Cornbread, his first time having real cornbread was like yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. So yesterday he had cornbread. I didn't have honey butter. I used brown sugar butter on top. He had cornbread. He had green beans with white potato. And he had smothered chicken.
Oh my God.
What are your thoughts on
that? Is so good, guys. Like, I'm not expecting the flavor to be like, wow, it's just melting in your mouth. It's sweet, and you know the cornbread was fluffy on the inside, and have that crust on the outside.
Yes, sir.
So that is like perfect.
Yeah, so I pride myself on being one of the best soul food cooks out there.
Crazy good, guys. Crazy good.
And I was nervous that Tommy was not going to like.
Yeah. I think everybody in Indonesia are gonna love soul food. Like soul food that Mr. Darius cooked.
I was nervous because I said, do me a favor. You see the thing is flashing again?
Yeah.
Cut it off for me. The remote is on the table, I think. All right, I told y'all, he sounds like he is not from here. You know what I'm saying? He sounds black as shit when he talks. But the more I talk to him, the more I realize, like, okay, I got it. You right. You not from here.
AC off?
Yeah, cut it off. They said and let it wait like I guess 10 minutes and then I don't know. It's supposed to come back on, I guess. Okay, y'all. So I have. I thought I had onion. I do. Okay, so he's gonna watch me make authentic black soul food.
I'm gonna write it down.
And we're starting with everyone's classic, which is meatloaf, okay? I should just open the doors because I'm getting in the pool after this. I don't like it to be too cold when I get in the pool.
Right.
So I was keeping the air off so that when I got in the pool, I came out the pool, it's warm in here and it's not cold with the AC on. So I might just do that. Okay, wait, some of this onion is no good, so hold on, y'all.
And is the onion smaller compared to the ones
Yes.
you have in the U.S.?
Yes, the onions are definitely smaller. Yeah, the onion, we have gigantic onions.
Yeah.
Like everything, one thing I've noticed about being here is like all the food here is like really, really small compared to like what we have back in the United States. Like our food back at home, you're gonna be tripped out when you see the size of like, our onions are massive compared to this.
That is crazy.
But you know, honestly, if you know, this is the way I think this stuff is supposed to be. You know, I think I want to puree this. I think I want to puree this to give it much more, you know, textural component. Okay, so I'm gonna put the onion into a blender or like a food processor. Y'all know how to make meatloaf or a food processor, right? Bell pepper, they have that. I'm gonna start sweating, okay? We've cut the air off so that we could do the pool. Well, I can do the pool. Tommy's gonna go home. Okay, so onion, bell pepper, and then they have this is their celery. I know it does not look like celery. Oh, don't forget, anything you need from our online store, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. These wine glasses, shopdariuscooks.com. I'm using the Darius Cooks Everyday Chef Knife, shopdariuscooks.com, all right? I'm using my own products, cookbooks, cutting board, you name it. Everyday skillet, you can get it at shopdariuscooks.com, okay? All right, let me rinse this off. All right, and then I'm gonna add some of the celery. So we have onion, bell pepper, and this is their Chinese celery, okay? Darius, someone that's fighting with Breon. Oh, Lord. Hold on 1 second. Instagram seem to be having the most problems on Instagram. Let me give Felicia the button, and Felicia can decide what needs to happen on Instagram, okay? Since y'all want to argue. All right, now this is garlic. This is sunrise garlic. What's different? This is different than our garlic.
Different.
Why is this different?
It's actually sweet.
So this is sweeter garlic.
Sweeter garlic, yeah.
So sweeter garlic. So they have this thing called sunrise garlic. This is the one I showed you yesterday where it's like different than our garlic. I'll show you what I mean. They have our garlic too. You know what he said? He said, we cook your food too, guys. So we have your stuff. We cook your food as well. So this is their garlic. Look at that. This is called sunrise garlic, and it's a lot sweeter than normal garlic.
And they don't use any pesticide.
No pesticides on this. All right. So they use no pesticides on this amazing, beautiful garlic that they have in Bali. All right, so let's put all of this into a blender and let's give this a good mix. I'm gonna add some oil to it though, because you know the ground chicken by itself, the ground chicken is not oily enough. Y'all got me in here with this rum. Normally I don't drink. I mean, normally I drink, but the thing, Tommy does not drink. That ain't gonna work, man. Tommy does not drink, okay? He told me yesterday he doesn't. But me, on the other hand,
I don't mind taking a sip or two.
whole different ball game. All right, olive oil. I got a little bit left. So I'm gonna add a little olive oil, because I wanna make a paste from these vegetables, right? I would imagine you would have something similar in Indonesian cooking, where you would make a paste or flavor component of something. What do you have? Like, what's the
spice base that we have? We call it basa bapase.
You call it who?
Basa bapase.
Basa pupase.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is that?
That's like the spice base for chicken that we normally have. We've got garlic, we got shallots, turmeric, loads of turmeric. They got galangal and aromatic ginger. There's also got clove. They got coriander seeds, candle nuts.
And you do all that for chicken?
We love our chicken.
Yeah, I know.
We love our chicken.
Hold on, I'm not doing it right. Hold on, y'all. Now I'm doing it right. All right, I have a blend here. Okay, so this has onion, bell pepper, celery, and garlic. Much like you know, a sofrito if you're cooking, you know, Spanish style, Puerto Rican style cooking, right? It's a spice mixture. And you could cut these up. Normally we cut these up like small pieces. We don't normally blend it.
Right.
But I think the blending helps lend a better flavor and it helps permeate the meat a little bit easier in my opinion. So I like adding that. Now we have to season this because we've not done it. And we put onion, bell pepper, celery, and garlic in pretty much a lot of our food.
Right.
Gumbo, onion, bell pepper, celery, garlic. Dirty rice, onion, bell pepper, celery, garlic. Etouffee, you know, gravy. All of it is the same. Yeah, we do a lot of that flavor base.
Right.
So green peppers are like the thing here. Now they use MSG here a lot.
Oh yeah.
They love it.
We love it.
I'm not gonna lie and say I don't like it either, okay? So I'm gonna add a little, this is like accent seasoning, you know what I'm saying? But theirs here is like healthier. It's the extract of seaweed. So it's a lot different here than it is back in the United States. But it's not as refined as our stuff is back in the United States, all right? All right, let's grab a bunch of seasonings so we can literally over-season the hell out of this situation. Okay? Let's really season this so it tastes like something. So that was salt that I put in. I put a little salt in there. This is black pepper. Okay. This is like real soul food. Like this is like real like, okay, a little bit of chili flakes, red pepper flake for a little personality, a little bit of garlic powder. I love that he's taking notes. He has a whole computer over here. This is Italian herbs, Italian seasoning, or herbs de Provence. You know I love this. I've also got some dried oregano. This is some onion powder. I'm gonna add some chicken bouillon, or chicken, they call it chicken powder here. And I should have some dried fennel somewhere. Here you go. So a little of their chicken powder. It's like bouillon. We call this chicken bouillon where I'm from.
Right. Oh, it's French. Bouillon.
Yeah. Yep, chicken bouillon. And then a little bit of dried. Their fennel is so aromatic here, it's beautiful. All right, and then remember this is the bread, right, that we soaked in milk, right? And it's literally soaked up all of the milk. So what I like to do is just squeeze out a little bit of the milk that's in here and then put this wet bread right into the meat mixture. What that's gonna do, that's gonna be our insurance policy to really sort of make sure that this meatloaf is juicy and beautiful and amazing, okay? So now you wanna get in here and just work it. I think clean hands are a cook's best friend. You know this already, right? So I just wanna get in here and mix up all of this. Now, sometimes you guys like to add eggs to your meatloaf mixture. If you wanna add eggs, honey, knock yourself out. I don't think we need to add eggs. I think the meat is going to coagulate beautifully on its own, and we're good to go, all right? Let me give my hands a wash, and let me get a vessel that we can bake this on. All right, and then I've got the oven is up. The oven is already preheated. I guess I want to say I'm like at 375-ish, 400 degrees on the oven. I don't know what that is in Celsius. 200 and, it's between 170 and 210. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm not, the Celsius sort of wears me out a little bit. If there's anything you need from the online, isn't this beautiful tonight? I know. This is so different from what we normally used to do. I figured you would like this. If there's anything you need from the online store, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. That's gonna save you 60% while I'm live, okay? All right, let's find something to bake this on. I found something. Let me rinse it off. All right, you know what time it is. We will form our meatloaf into a loaf. Right? You know what a meatloaf looks like. You know how we form it. All right, let me rinse my hands off or wash my hands, and then I'll show you this before I put it in the oven, okay? Recipe 1 is on its way into the oven, all right? This is a chicken meatloaf. That's gonna get a little ketchup-y, brown sugary glaze. The code is Bali60. All right, shop DariusCooks.com, Bali60 at checkout. Okay, I'm gonna do a ketchup glaze when it's just about done. Not now. It needs to cook for a while. All right. So let's put this into a hot oven. Look at you can see all the seasonings and all the flavor permeating throughout. Right. That's why I like doing that little puree, because that puree is really gonna help us out a lot. Okay. All right, we'll let that bake while we work on a peach cobbler. Tommy's never had a peach cobbler. Tommy has no idea what a peach cobbler. Have you ever heard of peach cobbler before?
Never heard
You've
of that.
never even heard of a peach cobbler. Tommy, peach cobbler is the quintessential
What?
black person's dessert. Let me refill my drink. Let me get Tommy a drink too. Hold on, y'all.
Black dessert.
Listen, peach cobbler, banana pudding, and red velvet cake. Peach cobbler, banana pudding, and red velvet cake are the black desserts. Let me grab my glass. Just because I cannot have you drinking out of anything other
Right.
than a Darius Cooks wine glass, okay? He just can't. I can't have him drinking out of anything other than my wine glasses, all right? Let's grab some ice, y'all. All right, I'm making the crust from scratch. Thank you. Okay, I'm making the crust for the peach cobbler from scratch. Oh, and pound cake. Oh, I know. Oh, a good vanilla pound cake. He ain't ready for that yet. Let's take them slow. Okay, let's take them slow. I will tell you though, they got some food here that will rival our soul food. That nasi goreng and that mie goreng, that shit is amazing. Oh, thank you. That nasi goreng and that mie goreng is quite. Can you give me a Coca-Cola out of the refrigerator, Tommy?
All right.
This is their tropical rum. It's good. It's actually real good. Thank you.
We're doing rum and coke.
Yeah. This is that tropical rum you told me to buy. You said this is our local rum.
Oh yeah.
You was like, I gotta get it. So I was like, okay, I got it. For you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
This glass is great. You better get this glass right away. All right? Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's make a peach cobbler. Let's do that. Let's put I found frozen peaches, y'all. Frozen. I did not find fresh. Do y'all have fresh peaches?
No.
Peaches are that's like an American thing. Yeah. Peaches are an American thing. Y'all have you had peaches before?
Yep.
You've had them.
And yogurt.
You've had it in
Peach and
yogurt.
yogurt.
Peach it in yogurt, but like a peach, just a fruit peach.
Nah.
Never had a fruit peach. Okay?
They do have it. I think peaches are like kind of like strawberry type thingy. It's a cold weather stuff, so
It's a cold weather.
Yeah. So they probably grow it somewhere cold in Indonesia and they make it frozen.
So you hear that? Peaches are not a thing here. All right? Peaches are not a thing. But they got fresh. They got fresh peaches. You got fresh peaches, I'm all in. I mean, frozen peaches, I'm all in. Okay, peaches and brown sugar. They got that. Peaches and
In the store.
in the store.
In the store.
So like you wouldn't cook with brown sugar anyplace else.
No.
No,
We're gonna do palm sugar.
really.
Yes, sir.
Even though brown sugar is prominent in Chinese cooking too.
Mm-hmm.
You still palm sugar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Palm sugar. So only in the store do you get this, okay? I think a little swig of rum would be good in this. What y'all think? It don't really matter what you think, because I did it, okay? So a little swig of rum. Let me tell you what else we need in this. Okay. Little lemon lime soda. Thank you. I will pop in some vanilla extract. Their version of vanilla extract is very different than our version of vanilla. Is this making you excited? I know, me too. Okay, a little bit of vanilla. All right, and then let's do some spices, okay? I've got nutmeg, I've got clove, and ground cinnamon. He just don't know that this is like black people, we love this. I'm trying to hip him to the things that like a lot of black people really enjoy, right? Not just food, but like also music. So like I played for him Frankie Beverly and Maze, Before I Let You Go, right? And I was like, sir, if this song comes on, I don't care where it comes on at, everybody stops what they're doing to get down with the get down, okay? Before I Let You Go, all right? I also played for him Shaka Khan, but it was I'm Every Woman, which he doesn't know I'm Every Woman. He says, I know Through the Fire, but I don't know I'm Every Woman. And I'm gagging that how do you know Through the Fire, which is less popular than I'm Every Woman, but hey, it is what it is, okay? Okay, so cinnamon goes in, a little bit of nutmeg, and they have ground cloves here, right? So you know how we do. Nutmeg, allspice, cloves, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Makes it taste good with some butter. I don't know if you like, do you like cinnamon nutmeggy stuff?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we use that.
So take a smell of this.
Oh amazing.
Yeah, so we do this with peaches. And all their stuff is super fragrant. So you know, like back in the States, you know, we'd be like, oh, this is kind of like not as fragrant. All their spices are like really like super, super, super fragrant and amazing, okay? This is their butter. This is how it comes. So I'm gonna put a stick of butter in with the peaches, the nutmeg, the cinnamon, allspice. And at some point, I'm gonna throw a little bit of lemon juice in here, okay? And before I thicken it, but I'm gonna get this on the stove and let that heat up. Meanwhile, I do wanna make the crust, right? The crust I think is gonna be super important for all this, but I only got one bowl to work with, okay? I got one bowl. So while I wash this bowl out, if there's anything you need from my online store, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60. Bali60 at checkout, and you can save 60% while I'm live. Let me wash this bowl out, and then I'm gonna make for you the crust, okay? I can handle this. I can handle this. All right. Do you guys have any questions for Tommy since he's here? He's not always here. He has a job, okay? And his main job is he runs two things. He runs a cooking school in Bali, and he owns a glass company where he takes garbage from the beach, recycles it, and turns it into glass. It's called CG Recycle.
Correct.
Hey, I got you, bro. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you, man. I got you. I got you. I got you. So if you have you can throw the questions. I'm live on 5 platforms, so it's going to be hard to catch all the questions, but I'll do what I can. And if I miss some of the questions, just, re-ask them again or whatever the case may be. Okay? The best thing is Instagram has the questions queue, which is great. Tommy, how many cooking classes do you teach per day? How many attendance per class?
So, per day, 2 maximum, and attendance on average, 30 to 60 people.
30 to 60 people on average. And you will hear his English goes in between American, UK, and Australian.
Yep.
Okay? His English it varies depending upon who he's talking to because of his influences and like how he learned English. I got a question. What is your I want to know your biggest excitement about our partnership and your biggest fear about our partnership.
All right. Ooh, that's a big question.
I know. It's a big question. So, and I will tell you, one of the things that we deal with around here is transparency.
Yes.
Like we talked about yesterday, right? So we don't hide things. We keep things on the up and up, things like that. So what's your biggest excitement and what's your biggest fear?
My biggest excitement is that I gotta live my dream come true. Because you'll be the silent investor and, we can run things. And I believe we can do that. And, we're gonna make, the excitement part is we're gonna make Hip Hop Soul the littiest bar and restaurant to come in Bali, the hottest spot in Bali. All right, that's the excitement.
So Hip Hop Soul will be the hottest spot, and you get to live your dream.
I'm not gonna live my dream, but just opening my cooking class.
Yes. So what you don't know is the way I met Tommy is through his cooking class, right? But that's just kind of like the start of it. He knows restaurants, delves off into restaurants. He's helped tons of restaurants open here in Bali. So now he gets a chance to open up his own restaurant where we'll be partnering to make that happen. But I think the big thing is it's just like it's new uncharted territory. So I think we're excited about the possibilities that come. And this guy, you don't know this, he's downplaying it. He is the culinary mayor of Bali. Okay? All right, biggest fear.
Biggest fear. To penetrate hip hop culture that is not that famous yet in Indonesia, and to bring soul food, real authentic soul food taste in Bali. Nobody's ever done that before, and we're gonna be the first one that does it. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
There you have it. So nobody's ever done it, and it's gonna be exciting for us to do it.
It's an untouchable market, so that could be our very unique selling point.
Yeah, so nobody has done soul food in Bali. Nobody.
Not just in Bali, sir. In Indonesia.
In
This entire country.
Indonesia, no soul food, no authentic black soul food exists.
In this 18,000 islands, we're the largest archipelago on the planet. Nobody does this.
Nobody
Nobody.
has done it. Y'all heard what he said, right? Okay. All right. I have all-purpose flour, sugar, butter, a little bit of mascarpone because you know I love a cream cheese bump. You know, I think I wasn't gonna add this second bag of peaches, but my juice is looking a little like it needs it. Okay. So I'm gonna add my second thing of peaches. I thought maybe one bag of peaches would be good, but I'm sort of needing more juice, more peaches, so I'm adding a second bag to this. My crust, all-purpose flour, sugar. I'm gonna do a pinch of salt, mascarpone cheese or cream cheese, and then I put a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg in there as well. Now I'm gonna get my hands dirty with this. And normally I would use buttermilk to make this, but I don't have buttermilk here. And their milk is so fresh that it does not curdle. So in America, we have this thing. I told you about buttermilk. I was giving you an example of what it was. We can make usually our own buttermilk by adding acid to our milk. So vinegar or lemon juice, right? And we make this beautiful, lovely, like thick, milky that we use to batter fish and chicken, things like that.
Yeah.
Your milk does not curdle.
Oh, no.
Right. So your milk is so fresh with less chemicals that even the acid won't make it curdle.
Oh, no.
Which is good. Which is good. It's a good thing.
It's straight from the cow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. So I'm just mixing up the flour with the butter and the whole bit. And I'm gonna add in some heavy cream instead of buttermilk to bring my dough together for my peach cobbler. Normally, I would use buttermilk for this, but guess what they don't have in Indonesia? They don't have buttermilk. So what do we use? You name it. We use regular heavy cream to get it to its desired consistency, okay? All right, let me wash my hands off of dough, and then we will eventually roll this out and make ourselves a little bit of a peach cobbler situation. You know how this goes, right? You've done this plenty of times before. Peach cobbler is a dessert that everybody makes. We normally, if we have a big Sunday dinner, like let's say we do like a big Sunday soul food dinner, there's always peach cobbler.
There's always peach.
Yeah, peach cobbler, banana pudding, red velvet cake, and some sort of like pound cake is always on the menu. So this is like quintessential. But the thing is, every like locale or region, they do it differently. You know what I'm saying? Like some people will use biscuits. Some people will make crust from scratch. Some people may not add cinnamon in theirs, right? Some people may add cinnamon. So it just depends on where you are. I would imagine like nasi goreng. When people make nasi goreng the same way every time. Right, it's like different regions, you add a little bit of this, a little bit. Same thing with soul food cooking, right? If I go to like, there's a really popular place in Alabama. Alabama, it's called Rogers, right? Rogers, they sell barbecue, smoked pork, smoked ribs, things like that, right?
Oh, where the white sauce comes from.
Where the white sauce comes, but they don't have white sauce there. Okay, so at Rogers, they make peach cobbler, but there's no cinnamon in their peach cobbler.
Right.
You go to some place in Chicago, you would never find peach cobbler without cinnamon in the peach cobbler. So it just depends on where you go. You know, you're gonna find different variations of peach cobbler.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, I have my dough ready to go. I'm gonna roll it out in a second, but let me find a vessel to bake this in. I know I've seen one. Hold on, y'all. Tommy has never had authentic macaroni and cheese.
No.
Okay, the next thing I'm gonna make is macaroni and cheese. He's never had like real, honest, authentic, 100% amazing macaroni and cheese. Okay? Okay, y'all, my peaches are boiling really well. I'm going to taste it to make sure that my sauce tastes good before I thicken it and then put it in the situation. Let me see, hold on. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's like lovely. Here, I'm gonna add some citrus to it and I'm gonna let you taste it. I'm gonna put in some of the calamansi, all right? Calamansi is their version of limes, right? They have these little limes that are packed with tons of flavor. Hold on, y'all. They have these little limes that are packed with tons of flavor. We normally put lemon juice, Tommy, in it to break up the acidity or the sweetness. We put a little lemon juice, but you guys have calamansi, so might as well use that. Yeah. Okay. And I haven't thickened this yet, but I want you to taste where this is going. He's never had this, y'all. Okay? I'm gonna taste it first to make sure it's right before I let him taste it.
Never in my life.
He's never had peach cobbler.
Everybody's saying that. They wish I was Tommy right now.
Okay, this is just the juice. It's just the juice. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Be careful.
But man, it's not hot, sir.
It's hot. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So,
it's so good.
That's the syrup.
Yep. You got the acidity, you got the sweetness.
It's not too sweet. It's like just sweet enough.
Right.
And then we're gonna thicken this with a little cornstarch and water. So this is called peach cobbler, Tommy.
Peach cobbler.
This is what we eat.
Yep. There's gonna be a new word in my vocabulary.
It's peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler. All right. He's never had peach cobbler before. Okay. Now, this says pure corn flour. It's not corn flour, it's cornstarch, okay? If you need anything from my online store, y'all can go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. All right, Bali60 at checkout, and that's gonna save you 60% while we're live, all right? Okay, I wanna thicken this up with a little bit of a cornstarch slurry, okay? I'm just gonna add some Sprite right to the cornstarch. You can use cold water, but why when the Sprite gives you much more flavor, okay? I'm gonna mix my Sprite, my lemon lime soda with the cornstarch, and I'm gonna pour this right into the peach cobbler mixture to thicken, okay? All right, and that has thickened beautifully. So now, all I have to do is put the whole thing together. Now you could do a double crust. Nothing's wrong with a double crust. Please, by all means, if you wanna do a double crust, do a double crust. I'm gonna do a single crust just because I don't have a lot of flour to deal with, you know what I mean? But look at the thickness of this peach cobbler. Tommy's shaking his head like, oh my God. Look at the thickness now of this peach cobbler, okay? So you put all of this in. This makes us happy. This kind of stuff makes us like excited.
Wow. That reminds me of the pictures of my baby mama there.
Of your baby mama?
Yes.
Y'all heard what he said, right? This is why I be thinking he black, but he not. He said, this remind me of thickness of my baby mama. Okay? This is why I be like, oh, you black. At first. And then he keep talking, and then I'll be like, he not black, okay? Y'all see this? Okay, you know what I want to do? Can I just blot the dough on top? Do I have to roll it out? I don't have to roll it out, do I? I could just blot it on top, can't I? Like this. Look. I can just blot the dough all over the top. I don't have to roll it out, do I? What y'all think? I mean, I could roll it, but I also think there's something sort of rustic and beautiful about making like little dumplings and blotting it all over the top. Like this, right? I don't have to roll it out, do I? We could deviate a little bit, can't we? Right, that's what I thought. Yeah, let's deviate a little bit. Come on, y'all. Let's be creative. And I got some mascarpone cheese over here. So I could mix that mascarpone cheese with, right, I love a good lazy, I know, right? I could mix that mascarpone cheese with some vanilla and some sugar and a little cream, and we could serve that alongside this peach cobbler. See, that's what I'm thinking. And this crust is buttery and creamy and milky and all the things that we need. It's really buttery. And I use that New Zealand butter in this as well to really make it taste good. So this is gonna melt all over and be delicious, right? And we do this with apples. Tommy, we do this with berries.
Oh, not just peach.
Yeah, mostly it's peaches, but we've done that. We can do this with, you know, any kind of fruit. We do the same thing. And most black people love this. It's like our dessert. Right. Like, we love this. We love a good peach cobbler. Mm-hmm. Like, look at that. Right? You can't roll it out because the dough looks like water. Well, if you were to roll it out, you do the same thing you do with a biscuit. Hold on. I see you want to play with me on my time. Give me a second. You want to play with me on my time. If you were going to roll it out, let me show you how you do it. You add flour down like you would do a biscuit. We call this bench flour. Y'all pardon me 1 second. You know, I hate when people play on my time like this, so I have to show you that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on 1 second. Pardon me one momentito, okay? So what you would do is I purposefully, like I do biscuits, I make it too thin. That way I can incorporate enough bench flour till I get to my desired dough consistency, okay? Then what I would normally do is take a rolling pin. Rolling pins are not popular here in Indonesia. So you would take a wine bottle or an alcohol bottle, and then you would flour your surface beautifully, and then you would then roll out your dough to your desired consistency, your desired thickness. And then you would take your dough and lay your dough on top of your peach cobbler, okay? If I were going to make a little bit of dough, I would do it this way, okay? So for those of you who say you can't roll it out because it looks like water, well, what do you call this? Playing with me ain't the way to go. I'm gonna embarrass you every single time, all right? I'm gonna embarrass you every single time. This is the peach cobbler dough that you normally are used to seeing. I'm going a little bit differently here by turning mine into crumbles. Now, did we have any other questions for me? I didn't think so. If there's anything you need from the online store, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60, at checkout. You can save 60% while I'm live. I'm here if you have any other questions. They like playing with me sometimes, Tommy.
Yeah, get him.
They like playing with me sometimes, and I'm not necessarily sure why they like playing on my time, as if I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay? I did not get here by osmosis. I got here by hard work. Now, let me clean this up so that we can get ready to make the macaroni and cheese from scratch. Thank you. Okay, y'all like playing with me, or I'm not the one. Are you gonna clean it up for me?
No.
Thank you. Now, Tommy's never had real, authentic Southern macaroni and cheese.
Oh no.
I'm gonna make some for him.
Never do.
Real, authentic Southern mac and cheese. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put this one on, and then we'll get this one going. Any other question? Any other question? Okay? Any other questions you have for me, you let me know. I'm here to help you out tonight. One thing you're gonna stop doing is playing on my time. Thank you. Yeah, he jumped in. Tommy jumped in. Sous chef. Sous chef Tommy.
Sir.
We're gonna let him sous chef.
Let him see.
Okay, and we're gonna get ready to make this macaroni and cheese. Oh, you know what you can do while you're over here too? You can clean these.
Yeah.
Take the can you take the head off? Do you mind?
Yep.
Y'all eat the head over here, don't y'all? Or y'all
Yeah,
eat it off?
keep it.
You eat it?
Nah.
You don't?
Take it.
You take it off. So okay, I just confirmed they take the head off over here too. When it comes to the shrimp, okay? When it comes to the fried shrimp, I know y'all thought Tommy was not a real person. Do you know people didn't believe me, Tommy?
Really?
They didn't believe me. People were like, I don't believe you have a business partner who goes to Bali on vacation and meets a business partner. And I'm like, I'm telling them we had meetings. We've been on WhatsApp. We've been on Zoom meetings together. The whole time I was in America.
Yeah.
And he was right here. It's for real. We really opening up a restaurant called Hip Hop Soul. And not just one Hip Hop Soul. We trying to open up 3 Hip Hop Souls. We trying to open up 3 Bali Best Cooking School. So when you come to Bali, you learn the traditional, authentic way to cook Balinese cuisine. 3 of them. One in Ubud, one in Seminyak, and one in Canggu, right? And then we just had an idea the other day to open up a barbecue restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Called Hip Hop Pit. I say, listen, if you want to open up one, we can open it up. Okay? I know how to barbecue. I know how to make baked beans. I know how to make baked potato, collard greens, potato salad, all of that. I just need somebody who knows to tell me, yes, this will work, no, it won't work. And this man knows everything. All the people that work at these restaurants, he helped them get jobs. So he know everybody. How do he know everybody? He is the mayor, okay? He is the mayor of Bali. This guy knows everybody. We go into restaurants. We wasn't even planning, y'all, to go to smoke, right? So they never knew we were coming. We walk in the smoke. He's like, I know the owner, I know the chef, I know the cook, I helped this guy open. I said, listen here, all you need is the money. Well, I got the money. You see what I'm saying? Let's go. And Tommy is also used to having haters. He's used to having haters. Yeah. Cause I told him, I said, listen, man, I am hated. You understand me? He said, I'm used to it. I'm used to having haters. I said, okay, that's what's up. I'm gonna use this to boil my pasta in. That's all I got for right now. Deal with it, okay? Let me get some water on. One thing you have to know about Tommy is, if you've been following me, Tommy is the same way. You know how, like, I don't own a restaurant, but I know how restaurants work, and I work with restaurants. You know, I'm more of a on the side, in between, come up with recipes. Tommy's the same way. He's an entrepreneur. He runs these cooking schools and cooking classes, but it's not primarily his. So it's not 100% his. We gotta change that, okay? To make it 100% his, just write me 40%. That's it.
I'm gonna make big moves.
I told him, I said, listen, man, we can run these cooking schools. You can do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. Just write me in 40%. I pay for it. He was like, for real? I was like, yes. It's a match. I met my culinary soulmate, okay, right here. If there's anything you need. Oh, which part of Bali? We in Canggu. C-A-N-G-G-U. Canggu. That's where we at. Okay, we're gonna make shrimp and grits for Tommy as well, okay? Because he never had real authentic shrimp and grits. But I don't have no grits. I have polenta instead. Same thing. Same thing. It's gonna work. But you know that grits gotta cook a long time to get nice and creamy. So let me get some water in this pot, and I'm gonna get this pot on simmer with some chicken bouillon. Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, let me know too. I know there's more questions for Tommy. Hold on one second. Let me see. I can't get to all of these questions, y'all. It's too many of them. Hold on. Okay. They want to know, will you take some food home to your wife, Tommy?
Oh, you know what? It's so funny that my wife's never even tasted black food, black soul food. And when I tell her the experience I'm having yesterday about the cornbread, you know, the chicken and the baked beans and potatoes, she wished that I'd take some home for her. But yeah, that is what it is.
So his wife has never had it. Just nope. FYI, okay? So he'll take some home to his wife so she can try it.
I will.
What is Tommy's specialty in his class? Does he cover the basics? What's
Yeah.
your specialty in your class, Tommy?
Oh, it's all about Balinese food. So, look, Indonesia is huge, guys. Indonesia is not really big on the map, but if you stretch it out, it's so big. So, there's Japanese food, there's Sundanese food, there's Malucanese food, there's Sulawesian food, and each area have their own speciality. And Balinese food is different. So that's my that's where I'm operate at. That's where I'm specialty at. Balinese food.
Balinese food.
Yep.
Y'all heard what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Look
I
at
can
me.
do some Indonesian food as well.
I am sweating something crazy, okay? Okay, Tommy. They said, how tall is Tommy?
I'm short. 165 centimeters. Y'all can calculate that, right?
Hold on one second. I'm struggling over here with I'm struggling with Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Instagram, I'm struggling with y'all. Hold on one second. I'm struggling with y'all. Let me get you on the Wi-Fi. Hold on, Instagram. I am struggling with Instagram, y'all.
You want to take the shell off?
Yeah, take the shell off.
Oh, okay.
I can't get on Instagram. I can't, hold on. I done screw Instagram up, y'all. Hold on. I'm having the hardest time, Instagram. Hold on one second. I know I'm tipsy, but damn, I'm really messing this up. Okay, I just got on Wi-Fi. Instagram. Okay, I'm on Instagram Wi-Fi. I'm sorry. I'm screwing y'all. Oh God. I'm screwing y'all up. I'm sorry. Okay, you should be back to normal now. Okay, I'm so sorry. You should be back to normal, Instagram. Forgive me. I'm screwing y'all up big time. I know y'all cussing me out. There he is. Okay, let's make some macaroni and cheese. Bali, well, in Bali. This is their pasta, right? It looks like regular macaroni. It's regular macaroni. See that? It's regular macaroni. Don't forget, if there's anything you need from the online store, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. It's gonna save you 60% while I'm live. I'm adding some sea salt to the water, okay? And the water is boiling, so I'm gonna add in this pasta. And I'm gonna cook the pasta, you know, obviously halfway. I don't wanna cook it all the way through. Because that would be no good. All right, let's give it a stir. And we'll deal with that momentarily. Let's talk about the cheese though. The cheese here is very interesting. Okay, the cheese, the cheese here is very, this is Tommy, he's my business partner. That's who's behind me. It's like, who's this guy? Who is this guy behind you? It's Tommy, watch your head. Oh, you don't have to watch your head, you're good.
I'm short.
Right, you're good. All right, I've got the pasta boiling, and I've also got some stock boiling as well, because we're gonna do shrimp and grits, and I'm gonna put the polenta in that stock that's over here. But I picked up some Gouda, mozzarella, cheddar, They have a red cheddar and a regular cheddar. Don't give me a line on which one is better, which one is not. I don't know. But I picked it up so that I could use it in the macaroni and cheese. They did have the kind that's shredded, but you know what it looked like? It was shredded, melted, and then refrigerated after it was melted. And I was like, I don't want that. So I can't shred anything here because they don't have like food processors, but I could thinly slice, which I think would still do well in macaroni and cheese, right? It's like, I don't know, shredding it yourself, I guess. How bad could it be? I will tell you, what's coming out of that oven smells amazing. I smell that cinnamon and that nutmeg. Ooh, wee. This smells amazing. Look at this. Baking up.
Oh my God.
Look at this baking up.
Wow. It smells so good.
And look at this. This is the meatloaf.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the meatloaf.
So good.
The chicken meatloaf and the peach cobbler.
I'm gonna throw this.
Yeah, toss all that. That's cool. All that's trash. All right, I'm gonna chop up some of this mozzarella cheese. All right. Don't forget, y'all, anything you want from my online store, you can get it at shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. Tommy, they says, in your culture, are there any foods that you will not eat?
Yes.
Like what?
Lawara.
What is that?
That's the real version of green papaya with meat, fresh animal blood, and raw pig ears.
What? What is it? It's green papaya
Yep.
with fresh what?
Fresh animal blood. So they put, if they use chicken meat, they use chicken blood. If they use pork meat, they'll put pig blood. And they also gonna put pig ears raw.
And you supposed to eat that?
Yep.
Who eats that?
Everybody.
People
Everybody.
that live here eat that.
Yep. So if there's a ceremony here in Bali that it's like their big days and their celebration days. So even wedding reception, they would cook that.
So wedding reception, what's the name of it?
Lawara.
La
plant.
Lar.
Yeah.
How do you spell it? Lar.
Lawarrr.
Lawarrr. Lar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so fresh. Yeah, we don't eat that either. Ain't nobody eating that. Ain't nobody eating no fresh pig blood, no chicken blood,
Yeah.
none of that. We don't eat that. Tell Tommy we said never mind. He don't have to answer anymore. Yeah, we don't eat that.
Come to Bali and experience real, local, authentic food. Here's lawara.
It sounds bad, doesn't it? They said no thank you. I don't know, y'all. It won't let me scroll up to answer any more questions. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. I think it's like frozen or something. It's stuck. Hold on, y'all. It's like stuck. It won't even let me get out of the questions. Okay, I got out of the questions. But it won't let me get to any more questions without freezing, so I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just chopping up the Gouda and the mozzarella. This is ready to go. This can be drained. Can you drain this for me?
Yes, sir.
This is the pasta. Here's the bowl. And then grab a towel from here.
Because this is another one. The water. Is it done?
Yep. You want to cook it halfway. You don't want to cook it all the way through. We call it al dente. What do y'all call it?
Al dente.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing. Can you hold this for me, sir?
Yeah, put that right.
Oh, really? This water. Water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, you put that back on the stove. All right, so we have drained the pasta for the mac and cheese. I think we should now work on the bechamel sauce for the mac and cheese, right? Let me grab some milk and cream. Out of the fridge. All right, the rest of this is like, you know how this goes, right? I don't think this is like difficult for you guys to follow along here. All right, let's throw some butter into a skillet. And we'll just do a quick little bechamel, all right? A little butter, a little flour. I think I have a whisk, or I had a whisk somewhere. I do. All right, so let's put the butter and flour together with a little bit of that. And then I'm just gonna whisk it together. So I'm gonna whisk together the flour and the butter to make a bechamel. All right, so the beginnings of like a really good mac and cheese. You want to cook the flour and butter together for a little bit. And then I can whisk in some milk and cream, all right? So once you've like cooked out the floury taste, all right, I'm gonna throw in some milk and some cream. What do we have? Half and half. What they don't have here? Half and half. We have cream, we have milk, we have half and half, okay? Very simple. All right, so let's give that a good mix and let it do its thing. But let's season this, because right now we've not done that, all right? So let's season the bechamel for the mac. I'm gonna start with a pinch of salt, all right? Some pepper. All right, so a pinch of salt, pinch of black pepper, pinch of onion powder, pinch of garlic powder, same things, right? Same thing that's in the stories from my grandmother's kitchen cookbook. Same process, nothing's different. And then let's add in a little bit of smoked paprika if I could find it. This is Cajun, this says bay leaf, this is clove, nutmeg, fennel, smoked paprika. A little bit of that goes in. All right, and since I'm in Indonesia, I'm gonna add a little bit of their version of flavor, which is like a little bit of MSG. It's different out here, okay? All right, you give that a stir. And what that's gonna do is start to thicken on you, all right? That's because we have that thickening agent. We put in that butter, cook the flour out, right? All right, let's put this together. Oh, look at you. You done really washed all the dishes up over here.
Yes, sir.
Look at Tommy. All right. All right, let's add the pasta to here. So I think it's like a pound of their pasta. I don't know what their pasta is called. I don't know if it's a pound or not. So, all right. The mozzarella and the Gouda, let's just throw that all in here as well, right? Because we could do that. Yes, thank you. All right, let's give this a big stir. And I've got some sour cream here as well, all right? So you know I love adding sour cream to my mac because it helps keep it super creamy. And there's a little tartness that happens from the sour cream that I don't mind either. Okay? All right, my bechamel is looking beautiful. Let me show you. Look at this. You see that? It's thick, it's beautiful, and lovely. So what we shall do is we will add the bechamel right into the macaroni and cheese. But we need to scrape this down so we get all of it out. Let's give that a mix. And you know if you're in good territory if it sounds like that. They say it sounds like
floppy.
When you're having sex.
Right, floppy. Flop.
They say if it doesn't sound like that, you haven't done the right thing. Okay, let me just taste it before I put it in the oven to make sure it's got enough everything going on.
Yes, sir.
This isn't even baked yet. It's not even baked yet. But you tell me.
Oh, okay.
What you think? Take the fork. It's hot. Be careful. It's not baked yet.
Oh my God.
It's not baked.
This is so good.
We haven't put the cheese on yet.
I gotta try this. Even if it's not baked, everything's just perfect.
Yeah, this is like traditional black people's like mac and cheese.
Right.
This is what we like. Okay? This is what we like. Okay, let's put the mac into a bowl, a baking vessel. you. All right, look like this. And then I'm just gonna take this cheddar cheese and I'm just gonna slice it and put it on top, okay? They don't have shredded cheese here. They do have shredded cheese, but the one they have that's shredded did not look like something that I wanted to use. It looked very processed, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use this real cheddar cheese and just put that on top and let that just melt down into it. Think about what you would do if you didn't have access to shredded cheese. That's what I'm doing, okay? Now, if there's anything you need from the online store, shop.dariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali 40 or 60, Bali 60 at checkout, okay? Oh, this isn't on. Now it is. All right, Bali 60 at checkout, and that's gonna save you 60% while I'm live, okay? So I figured I would just cut the cheese in the strips and lay it on top, I guess. You know, they don't have, you know, the shredded cheese where you can shred it and put it on top. So I figured, hey, this is the next best thing. Why not? Is it ideal? No, but, you know, listen, you do what you gotta do when you gotta do it, you know? You do what you gotta do when you gotta do it, child. Okay. I'm just slicing this cheese. This is real cheddar, by the way. Man, that tastes so good. Like, it tastes good without being baked. So once it's baked, you already know it's gonna be hitting, bread. Next time I come here, I'll bring a shredder with me. Now that we know this is how their cheese comes. Okay, I have now placed all the cheese on top, okay? This can now go into a hot oven and become beautiful. Let me see if I got room. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, I got room, child. Plenty of it. Look at this meatloaf. Mm-hmm. Look at this meatloaf.
Wow. That looks so good.
We'll put you to the side for 1 second, meatloaf. And we're gonna put the macaroni and cheese in where the chicken meatloaf was, okay? And I want you to see. Look at this. Tommy, look at that.
Oh, that's the peach cobbler.
That's the peach cobbler.
That's the peach cobbler.
That's the peach cobbler that we like.
The crust looking good.
Yeah, you see how it's bubbling over and all
yeah.
that? Yeah, that's what you want to see.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. Almost think, you know, apple crumble.
I know apple crumble.
You know apple crumble, but with peaches and a crust. So
Right.
almost similar, but
That's the UK dish, right?
yeah, UK
Apple
dish.
crumble.
All right, the last thing I need to make for y'all is a little shrimp and grits. That's it, okay? We're gonna put a crust on this meatloaf, and then we're gonna make these shrimp and grits, and we done, bruh. Okay, so far we got macaroni and cheese. We did some peach cobbler. I got a little meatloaf. I'm gonna do a little shrimp and grits real fast. You know, these are all things he ain't never had, really. You know what I'm saying? He's never had, so he don't know how it tastes. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, this will help him out, okay? This was water and a little bouillon. I'm gonna throw the polenta in here and give it a whisk, okay? I'm gonna make this just like I would grits. Polenta essentially is the Italian version of grits. And yes, I'm gonna butter them up, cream them up, and mascarpone cheese them up. You're not familiar with polenta, are you?
No.
Tommy?
Maybe here though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
You see what's happening? Polenta thickens just like grits do, okay? But polenta need a little more time than grits. So we do the exact same thing we do with grits. What do we do with grits? We're gonna add in some heavy cream, right? We're also gonna add in some mascarpone cheese. Yes, they have mascarpone out here in Indonesia. All right? You don't use mascarpone cheese.
No.
You've never used mascarpone cheese. No idea what mascarpone cheese is.
You just tasted it.
Yeah. It helps add creaminess to stuff. It doesn't taste good by itself.
Yep.
You need to usually add it to something to make it taste good. See, it's just kind of plain. But, yeah, like yogurt almost, right? But what it does is it lends itself to like a creamy texture. And this is what we love in America, right? So there's nobody who's watching this gonna say, and they're black, gonna say, oh my God, Darius, what are you doing? They're gonna say, yeah, bring it on.
Right.
Add the butter, add the cheese, add because they know where this is going.
I see.
Yeah. This is like, you know, it's like the turmeric and the shrimp paste
I see.
of,
Okay.
of African American cooking. You know what I mean? They go, add more butter, add more cheese, add more cream. Like, black people love this. Look at the comments. They're all smiling. They have the emojis where they're, you know, they're licking their lips. Okay, look, y'all. And I'm gonna add some of the Indonesian MSG to this, actually, before I make the sauce. Because they like that here. They love that. You know, right? He's like, yeah, add it, yeah. Let's go. They're like, yeah, let's do it. Okay? So this is like the Indonesian version of grits, right? You can see how thick these are. This is what we like. All right, so I'm gonna simmer this while I work on the sauce, okay? Because the sauce is really where it's at when it comes to shrimp and grits, right? Now, I did find bacon, but I also found Johnsonville. This is a popular brand in America. I also found I'm sure I paid $15 for this.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure I paid. But I will even eat these on a piece of bread. Like black people, so like if you ever come to we have to do a barbecue when you come to the States. We gotta figure this out. I don't know how we'll do this, but we gotta do a barbecue. We do sausage like this on the grill, almost burnt, right? Crispy on the ends, in a bun, coleslaw, mustard, that's all we need.
Right.
And we have a good time just like that. Yeah, just like that.
Because the sausage already
Oh
ready.
man, it's amazing, man. It's amazing.
Johnsonville.
Yeah, it's amazing. We love it. We love it.
And now you're gonna sear it in the pan.
Well, yeah. So we're gonna start making the sauce, and the sauce needs to start with bacon or smoked sausage. Yeah, you gotta put bacon or smoked sausage in the pan. That's why I told you. I said we gotta get a smoker.
Yeah.
Because a lot of black food, we depend on, because there's not enough flavor by itself.
Yeah.
So we depend on the smoked meats to help give it flavor.
Right.
So a lot of smoked sausage, a lot of smoked turkey, a lot of smoked pork, things like that.
Yep.
Bacon is like huge, you know, in our cooking, all right? A little bit of oil, y'all, and I'm gonna drop in the sausage, and I'm gonna start getting the sausage browned. And at the same time, I've got this polenta simmering on low, because you know it's gotta go. It's gotta go for a while. You know that, right? All right, I'm using the Darius Cooks Everyday Skillet. If you need one, you can get it at shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. You see this? You see that? I'm gonna taste it in a second to make sure I got enough salt and seasoning going on in the grits, but we're going with that. All right, in with the smoked sausage. We're gonna add some onion. That we just diced. All right. The rest of this bell pepper. And it's gotta be a green bell pepper, you know that, okay? So we have this thing remember I was telling you about different regions of the country? So we have this thing in New Orleans, which is a particular region of the United States. They just cook things a little differently in New Orleans, and they're known for it. Like they're popular for New Orleans style cooking. They have something called the Trinity. The Trinity. You know, Father, you're a Christian. You know, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Yeah. So they have something called the Trinity in New Orleans cooking, and it's onion, bell pepper, celery. They put it in everything. Yeah. Usually accompanied with garlic as well. So this shrimp and grits dish sort of was made more popular by like Creole Cajun cooking than any place else in the country. Right? So we sort of remain true a little bit to some of what they do, which is the onion, the bell pepper. They would use like a sausage called andouille sausage. Andouille sausage has a little French in it, right? Because that's where, remember, Louisiana used to be French territory before the Louisiana Purchase. So they have a lot of French techniques still in their cooking, and a lot of their stuff still has French names, like beignets, etouffee, right? Those are all French terms, but it defines Creole cooking. Yeah, Creole Cajun cooking is what it defines. I'm teaching them, y'all. I'm teaching them, okay? I'm teaching them. Don't worry, I got them, okay? Don't worry, I got them, all right? I'm giving them a little lesson in what we do. He also said he wanted to try gumbo.
I want to try the real roux.
You want to try the real roux and the real gumbo. Okay, I'm going to put in some Chinese celery in with this smoked sausage, okay? So it's onion, celery, and bell pepper. All right, with the smoked sausage. Have I done you good so far, New Orleans? All right. I'm not from New Orleans. I've never lived. Oh, a little sausage. A little sausage. I've never lived in New Orleans before, but I love New Orleans cooking. Right? There's not many people who won't like, New Orleans cooking. Let me cream up my grits some more. You want to monitor your grits to make sure they stay nice and creamy, y'all. All right, and I'm cooking them just low and slow, the polenta. I'm cooking it low and slow, like no rush here. You know what I mean? All right, to this, I'm going to add a tomato. All right, I got a fresh tomato that I want to add right into here. I think the tomato is going to give us a little bit of acid and a little bit of flavor. That's just pretty good, in my opinion. So I'm going to dice up a plum tomato. And I'm gonna get that plum tomato right in here. All right, so I've got onion, bell pepper, celery, garlic. Let's add some butter into this. See what I got? All right, let's hit it with some butter. And some tomato paste. Oh, you know what? Before I add the tomato paste, let me put a little liquor in here. I got some whiskey. I got a little Indonesian whiskey. How about we do that? That sounds good, right? Little whiskey. All right. Little flambe happening. If you need something from the online store, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout, and you can save 60%. While we're live, okay? I got some tomato paste. Let's put a little tomato paste in here. All right. And then I like a little citrus in my background. You know, a little lemon juice, a little lime juice, whatever you got. And so we have these Indonesian limes here that I think is like a perfect accompaniment to the cream sauce. See that? Oh, and the smell, this is protruding out. We haven't added any garlic yet. Let's do that before we throw some cream in. Garlic. No, where's the sunrise right here? I got it. All right, I'm gonna cut my heat down slightly. How different is this from Indonesian cooking?
Very different.
Very different. Tell me why.
It's like we got different spices that we use. We got also different carbs that we do. It's like rice. That's the only thing that we do. Yeah,
Is there
also,
anything of this that reminds you of Indonesian, like soul cooking? The fact that I'm not measuring anything. I'm sort of just cooking from the spirit.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody do it like this though.
Well, it could just cook from like.
Just cook from like they just cook. They just measure it with their heart, you know.
All right, I'm gonna add cream to this now. All right, y'all. So we'll make this a beautiful cream sauce. I need more cream. I've used up my whole liter of cream.
Are you come prepared?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I knew what was going on, bro. All right, a little bit more cream in here. All right, so we have the cream base for our shrimp and grits, right? Which has the smoked sausage in it. It's got the onion, bell pepper, celery. I'm gonna poach. Did you peel? You didn't clean these? You pulled the vein out?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, I've got these big, juicy, jumbo, beautiful shrimp that Tommy has cleaned. I'm gonna poach the shrimp right in this sauce. I've not seasoned it yet, but don't worry. I'm gonna season it in 2 seconds, okay? Including some citrus and whatnot. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, hold on. Let's get the citrus in there. Hold on. And then we're gonna season it, okay? I'm gonna use some fresh lime. You can use lemon, but they have these like fresh calamansi limes here that I think are beautiful and amazing and gorgeous and lovely. Okay, and now let's season this sauce because we've not seasoned the sauce yet. But let's make sure. Oh gosh. Look at how creamy this is. Oh, look at this. Tommy's shaking his head like,
Shrimp and grits.
like, yeah, man. Like, what's that? All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of a little juice in here.
A little bit of yum yum.
Is that what you call it, yum yum?
We had a little bit of yum yum.
Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of smoked paprika to this. A little bit of onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of black pepper. And a touch of bouillon, which I'm just about out, as a matter of fact. I am out. But I got beef though, too, just in case. I'm gonna put a little of the beef bouillon since I'm out of chicken. Okay. I might need a touch more cream. Let me see. Yep. Let's add a touch more cream to this, but this is it, man. This is like bread. This is like life right here, man. Hold on, put a little more cream in here. Let these shrimp finish cooking through. Ooh, wee. What you think, Tommy?
Oh my God. I think the shrimp just added at the right time.
Yeah, you gotta put the shrimp in toward the end so that they just cook through and just release some of their flavor. Okay, let's let this come to a boil, and then I'll taste it, adjust the seasonings, and then it's ready to serve.
Wow.
So this will be your first time
First time, sir.
ever in life,
In my life.
first time ever in life having shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits? Never.
He's never, ever. Oh, let's put a little Italian herbs in here. I got some of that too. A little Italian seasoning. Yeah. It's got like dried rosemary, dried basil, dried oregano, dried parsley. It's a common seasoning that we use. All right, let me taste this sauce because my shrimp are just about cooked through. And let's see what we need to add, and then we'll let Tommy taste it. Baby, hold on, I'm gonna fix you a whole plate. I'm gonna fix you a whole serving, okay?
Of course.
Baby!
I'm gonna jump.
Come on now. Okay. I got the polenta. Let me taste the polenta, make sure it's seasoned right. Let's make sure the polenta is seasoned. This is their version of grits. You know, they don't have regular Quaker grits out here, so you gotta use polenta, child, okay? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Y'all, that's good. Y'all, that's good. Okay, polenta on the bottom. Sauce all around.
Wow.
And then shrimp on top of that.
Wow.
And-
The shrimp is big too.
Yeah, the shrimp are big. And then a little green on top.
The shrimp is big too.
All right, Tommy.
Oh my God.
His first time having authentic shrimp and grits.
Oh my God.
His first time having authentic shrimp.
You know what? It smells
grits.
so good. I just can't. Okay.
That's his first time. Authentic shrimp and grits, y'all.
Let me try the grits first. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh wow. Oh wow, it's so different. It's so different. Oh my God, this is okay. Now the shrimp. It's so good. My leg's weak.
What do you think? It'll work?
We're gonna have to sell this, sir.
We're gonna have to sell.
We're gonna have to sell this. We're gonna have this particular one in the restaurant, y'all.
Hip hop soul.
Hip hop soul. Yo, it's so good. Oh my God. It's perfect. The texture is perfect. The shrimp texture is perfect. Oh my God.
It's like just cooked through. It's not chewy. It's super tender.
Y'all missing out. Ah, so good.
True.
So good.
True, authentic shrimp and grits. Okay. Let me put a piece of cobbler out the oven. I need the macaroni. Well, not gonna cheese any more time.
Oh wow.
It's all right, huh?
Wow. It's not just all right, sir.
Okay.
It's very good.
Soul food.
Oh my God.
All right, soul food.
Jesus. It's Sunday right now.
It is Sunday.
It's Sunday here in Bali. I'm calling the name of the Lord. Jesus.
Yeah, those are grits, man. Those are the way we make our grits. Back at home.
Oh my God.
It's polenta, but this is how we make our grits.
Wow. You serve together. Serve it. Woo! Oh my God. It's bubbling.
Peach cobbler. Okay? I'll put it on the table so it can cool, so we can deal with it later.
Wow.
That's peach cobbler right there.
Wow.
Okay? Now, let me finish up this meatloaf. Okay? This is the meatloaf, but I don't know about you, but my grandmother did it one way. And one way only. And you could take the kid out of Chicago, but you cannot take the Chicago out of the kid.
This is so good. Honestly.
Is it good?
Honestly.
Good.
Oh my God.
Good, man. Good. So that's shrimp and grits. That's like a quintessential brunch dish that you can find on almost any menu at a black spot in America. Or Cajun spot, or New Orleans spot. Wow. Shrimp and grits is like the thing. Keep fucking it up, yo.
I fuck with it.
All right, don't forget the discount code. They said, breathe, Tommy, breathe. Breathe, Tommy, breathe. The discount code is shopdariuscooks.com. Or the discount code, rather, is Bali60. The site is shopdariuscooks.com. You could save a lovely, beautiful 60% while I'm live, all right? ShopDariusCooks.com. Okay, last thing I want to do for my meatloaf is I'm adding in some brown sugar with my ketchup. This is the way my grandmother did it. This is the way I'm doing it, okay? I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder in there, and then a little bit of fresh squeezed lime juice is what I like in mine, okay? So it's lime juice, ketchup, brown sugar, garlic powder. Easy. All right, so I'm going to mix this together and then pour this over the meatloaf, and then I'm gonna get the meatloaf back into the oven. And then, you know what I was thinking? I said, I can't serve the man meatloaf without potatoes, can I? I can't do that. So we'll do a few potatoes and then we'll call it done after that, okay? So let's pour over the ketchup mixture on top of the chicken meatloaf. If you're a gravy person, use gravy, but stick your finger in there and see if you like that.
Ooh, I like it.
So that's ketchup, lime juice, garlic powder, that's it.
Does that would go well with the barbecue sauce? No?
No. So this is not, it reminds you of barbecue sauce a
Right.
little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but not quite. Okay, so that goes back in. Ooh! Ooh! She's not done yet.
Oh my God, that's the mac and cheese.
She's not done yet. She's not finished yet, but she's looking quite impressive. Huh? She's not finished yet. She needs about 10 more minutes. But she's looking quite impressive, okay? Thank you for coming. We'll put her back in the oven and let her finish. Okay, now let me do some potatoes for Tommy so he can eat this meatloaf with the potatoes, because it's gonna be good by itself. But it's gonna be better with the potatoes. Aren't you not excited about this? Oh, this is so good. This is gonna be so amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait to eat this. See, Tommy, that's real macaroni and cheese.
Well,
That's
I can smell it.
You can smell it. What we had the other day was good. Okay, it was good. But this is what black people make on a Sunday. After church, you come home to that. Okay? That's one of the things you come home to is something that look like that.
What a perfect day for it.
Yeah. All right, let's do a little mashed potato, a little potato puree for Tommy to eat with the meatloaf. Because I just can't serve the meatloaf by itself. The meatloaf got to go on the, so you could scoop the potato up. Okay, I'm using my Darius Cook chef knife. I have the chef knife. I also have the Santuco, right? Which you can get at Shop Darius Cooks. Like, are you guys having a good time tonight? You really should be. This is amazing. You should be having the time of your life. ShopDariusCooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. You can save 60% on anything on the online store. Go shop, go and shop. Okay? The knives are on there. So are the cutting boards. I didn't bring one with me this time, but when I come back next time, I have it with me. Okay. A little potato. I'm gonna do a little potato puree. Shrimp and Chris wasn't too bad, huh? It was pretty good.
Very good. I'm still having it right now.
I see. Is it what you thought soul food would be?
No.
No. What did you think soul food was?
It's like some regular, it's like, it's in my mind, I'll never try it, probably, but this is way above my expectations.
So that's what I'm saying. So now, do you think that the locals or the tourists that are coming to Hip Hop Soul will enjoy this cuisine?
Oh, not just enjoying it, I think they're gonna pay so much more for this taste.
Because you don't have this anywhere.
No, we don't have,
you don't have
taste
this anywhere.
here. We don't have this taste here.
All right, so here I can rinse the potatoes off with the water, but I'm not gonna boil it in that water. I'm gonna boil it in filtered water. And can you tell people why, Tommy, you don't?
Oh, yeah.
Tell them why, because they were asking me and I told them, but it sounds better when it comes from a local.
Have y'all ever heard of E. coli? Have y'all ever heard of mercury, the metals? That's what we got in our waters. You don't want that in your stomach? That's what they call bully belly, all right?
There you go. So you could rinse, you can clean, you can wash your body with it, but you don't want to use the water to brush your teeth, to cook in. Just use it minimally in the kitchen, you know what I mean? I mean, you don't need filtered water to clean the dishes. You know, you could use their water to clean the dishes, but beyond that, you want to be very careful, okay? All right, my little secret for anytime I do a potato is add in a couple of cloves of garlic as the potato boils, because what is that going to do? It's going to give us nothing but beautiful flavor. So, as this water boils, this garlic is going to permeate that water and give us nothing but flavor. Hold on. Some of this garlic not ain't the freshest.
Oh, no.
It's got a little, little grain on it. This one too. Let's try this one. This one too. This one might be all right. Yeah, this one's good. All right, these are no good. All right, so while we're waiting, why don't we hook up the peach cobbler, right? While we're waiting. Well, let me see what we got. Hold on. Oh, this mac is probably ready to go. Let's try this mac and cheese. It's like it's ready. It's definitely ready.
Mac and cheese looking good.
Now this is authentic time. This is 100% soul food mac and cheese.
Right.
This is not Kraft. This is not, I don't know what you get in the store. This is 100% black grandmama macaroni and cheese.
That looking so good.
100% black grandmama mac and cheese. Now, I don't know if you're gonna like it or not. Let me taste it first, see if you're gonna like it. I'm gonna taste it first. Let me taste it first to see if it's something that he would like. See if I like it. Ain't no way you're gonna hate that. Ain't no way.
All right.
Ain't no way, sir.
I'm just gonna take that part. That part looking so good.
Ain't no way you gonna hate that, Doc. Ain't no way, baby. That's seasoned to perfection. It's hot, man. Be careful. It's hot, bro. It's hot. Yeah, that there, that's it right there. That's it right there. Ain't no way you're not liking that. Ain't no way.
Oh.
It's hot. Be careful. You gonna be like us. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way.
Wow. So good.
Ain't no way. You telling me that's bad?
Wow. That is so good, y'all.
I need a little plate for myself.
Cause this, the cheese on the top,
Yes, sir.
have this texture.
Yeah, this is real 100%
Oh wow.
black grandmama approved macaroni and cheese.
Even the mac and cheese that smoked it yesterday we tasted. It's
Yeah,
not this
my
good.
God.
It's not this good.
I said we could do better. I told you we could do better. It was good,
This is a lot.
but it wasn't like this.
Way better.
Yeah, it wasn't like
This
this.
is way better. The mac and cheese at restaurants still here in Bali, they're not coming close to this one right here.
This is real authentic. 100%.
Yeah, look at the cheese, man. Look at the cheese. They're just like, ooh.
Yeah, ain't no way you eating this not liking it. You can go to shopdariuscooks.com, y'all. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. Anything you need, shopdariuscooks.com. While we live.
Wow.
Okay,
So good.
I'm gonna make, this is delicious. And you know I'll be eating 2 bites and be done. I'm still eating it. It's amazing. It's not, there's nothing even to say about this.
Yeah, this is so good. I don't care if I burn my tongue and not be able to taste it.
Yeah.
Because this,
But do you
this
think
how
that
good
you
it
think
is.
this will do well in the restaurant?
Very well.
Because nobody's doing this.
Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing this.
I like this.
We gotta film this whole process. And we're gonna market it. I mean,
Nobody's
sell
making
it.
macaroni and cheese like this.
Nobody.
This has soul. It has flavor.
Like the shopper come said, ain't nobody.
Da-da-da-da-da. Love me better. I told you. Every once in a while he say stuff you think he black. He not. Yeah.
Very good.
This is dangerously good.
Wow.
To the point where it would be hard to stop eating this.
I'm not gonna stop.
This is so good. It don't make no sense, y'all.
Wow. My God.
Yeah, that's delicious.
My God.
Yeah, so that is real, authentic, 100% macaroni and cheese. It's not that craft
Wow.
stuff. It's this. This is what we like, man.
And it's al dente.
Yes, and it's al dente. Exactly.
And it's al dente.
The pasta is not mushy. The pasta has some body to it. It has some chew to it. It's not mushy. It's not
watery.
No, it's not watery.
It's
No.
not watery.
No.
It is so good. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. This reminds me of.
This is how it's supposed to be. You know how it's supposed to be.
You know what? This reminds me of nothing because I never taste anything this good.
Yeah, that's good.
So good.
What you want me to say? Okay. What do you want me to say, bro? Okay, let's whip up a little mascarpone cream, vanilla mascarpone cream to go with the peach cobbler. And then we're gonna serve him some, I'm gonna serve him some mashed potatoes and meatloaf after this, okay? So to top the peach cobbler, I have a little bit of this mascarpone cheese that I want to use. And I'm going to put a little bit of cream in with the mascarpone cheese. He talked about us having Bali belly. By the time he get done, he may have Bali belly. With all these new ingredients. Where's that little vanilla? I saw it somewhere. There's a little vanilla hiding somewhere. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. All right, so I'm just mixing mascarpone with vanilla, some sugar, and cream. Just like a little sweetened cream, sweetened vanilla cream that'll go on top of that little peach cobbler. You know what I mean? Almost like a whipped cream, but like a little mascarpone situation. See this?
Wow.
Like a frosting almost, you know? Let me make sure.
Consistency that you gotta have.
Yeah. Like a whipped cream almost. But let's make sure it's sweet enough. It is. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus. Oh, that's delicious. Yeah, boy. Okay. Let's give Tommy a little peach cobbler. Wow. I'm telling you, their ingredients here are just different. They just hit differently. That is pure. That is creamy. Oh, God, that's good. All right. Let's try a little spot of the peach cobbler that I made, okay? This is peach cobbler, which we love in America. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna serve him up a little bit. I don't know if he's gonna like it, so I'm gonna give him a little bit.
Give me that big fat peach.
Hold on. Uh-oh. You know what that is. You know about that.
I know about that. I know about the emoji.
There you go. You know about that.
I know about the That's how we call it.
There you go. Yeah, you know about that. Hold on. I'm gonna mix some too to see if I like it first before I give it to you. Hold on. I'm gonna serve me up some first, y'all, before I serve him some, to make sure it is perfect and beautiful and amazing. I don't know. Y'all,
Wave at the camera right now.
this is it. I don't know if you're gonna like this. I don't know if if you're used to this with your Indonesian tone, but y'all would love this. I don't know if you're gonna like this or not, man. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna like it or not.
Ooh, wow. Let me try with
But this is peach cobbler.
the topping.
This is real peach cobbler. Warm.
The peach melts in your
Yes.
mouth.
Yeah, it melts.
It melts.
Yeah, the peaches melt. The peaches melt.
Ooh. This is the dessert that we never gonna have in any Balinese restaurant.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh wow. I'm gonna need a little siesta after this.
Uh-huh.
Probably.
Yeah, you sure will. Okay, so that's peach cobbler
Oh my god, so good.
with a little mascarpone cream on top. Okay? And then the last thing to serve him, y'all, that we love is meatloaf and mashed potatoes. All right? But don't forget, if you need anything from my online store, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. Are you watching? You watching on Instagram? Oh, you sure are.
I'm watching.
You sure are.
Yes, sir.
So we done fed the man authentic macaroni and cheese, authentic shrimp and grits, authentic peach cobbler, and now we're finna serve him chicken meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Which for us is pretty basic. For him, he's never had before. Okay? So my potatoes are finishing. Let me check the meatloaf in the oven. Oh, it's ready. This can go on. It's ready. Let me show you.
Wow.
Chicken meatloaf. Now, this is the meatloaf that's in Stories from My Grandmother's Kitchen, FYI. Okay? Let me get the book and show you. Hold the line. This is the exact same chicken meatloaf that is in Stories from My Grandmother's Kitchen. Bam. What is that? What is that? Bam. What is this? ShopDariusCooks.com. The discount code is the word Bali60 at checkout. You can save 60% while I'm live at ShopDariusCooks.com. Okay? This is what's in the cookbook. This is what I made. The similarities are uncanny. Okay? The similarities are uncanny. All right? It just goes to show you.
Go get them right now.
What's in the book? It definitely works. Okay? And that book is 60% off at ShopDariusCooks.com. Potatoes are almost done. I want them to go a few more minutes. All right, any more questions for Tommy? Received my cookbooks today, beautiful. Let's see if there's any more questions. They said, your wife may have lost me to that soul food cooking. No, he's gonna go home to his wife, trust me. He's gonna leave here and go home to his wife, okay?
My wife wants some of that cooking too.
Can you ask Tommy if he is sleepy?
Yes, sir, indeed.
We call that the itis. You ever heard that before?
No.
The itis. So the itis is what black people get after we eat. We get sleepy.
Oh, the itis.
And we call it the itis and we go to sleep.
I'm itis right now.
Yeah, it really comes, I'll tell you where it comes from. It comes from a derogatory sentence, right? And it's, you heard the word nigga before, right?
Ooh.
And you know nigga's a bad word, right?
Yeah.
So we say, if you're talking to another black person, it's fine, right? You could say, we call it nigga-itis.
Right.
And that's like the black people's term for we done got sleepy after we eat. So now we just say the itis.
But I haven't got the pass, right?
Yeah, no. You ain't got the pass. No, you don't have the pass. No, you don't have the pass yet.
I know I'm a light skin, but I'm still a
Right. I don't know if you got the pass just yet. I don't think anybody would be upset, but they would definitely look like, who's that? They would definitely look, okay?
Right. So, itis.
The itis, yeah. The itis, yeah, man. Okay, these are ready. They're fork tender now. The potatoes are. So I can make a puree for Tommy to try these. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna drain my potatoes. And I'm gonna put my drained potatoes back into here. And I'm going to work the potatoes. I don't have a potato masher. You would think I would have one, but I don't have a potato masher. So this is all I have is a spoon. So I'm gonna work this spoon out real fast. Much like your grandmother would. Before we add in the flavor. This is where you mess up with your potatoes. You guys boil the potatoes, and before you mash them, you start adding all that stuff to them. And that's why they be looking like lumpy and looking bad, right? If you mash them first, before you add anything to it, you'll be in a better position. Okay? They're hot. Hold on one second. Okay, let's add in the last of this butter. Let's season it with, you guessed it, some of their yum yum. They put this in everything, and I'm doing it too.
Everything.
A little bit of garlic powder. Some black pepper. Definitely some salt. This is, you know, you have that sea salt. Y'all don't have, you go to America, we have kosher salt, we have iodized salt with chemicals in it. Y'all don't have none of that here.
We got Himalayan though.
Yeah, we have Himalayan too, but we also have the main salt that we use. A lot of people use is like is salt with iodine added to it.
I see.
Yeah, it's not the same as like kosher, like sea salt that y'all have here. Okay, I'm gonna put a little cream in at a time, y'all, till I get my desired consistency. Okay, I don't want to go overboard. And this is it. I'm good with this.
Right.
This is a beautiful consistency for me. Let me taste it. I want to taste everything before I give it to him. See if it need more seasoning. Or it might be a little salty. Oh, it's a little salty. That's all right. He's fine. He's a chef. He could imagine it without the salt. I could have put a little less salt in there. Oh, mascarpone. How did I forget that? I left it out on purpose. A little mascarpone cheese. All right, there we go. Now we got a puree. Let's cut the meatloaf open and make a couple of flakes of meatloaf. And let's see, I know, right? Let's see if Tommy will enjoy the meatloaf, all right? So let's cut the meatloaf open. We've let it rest. And on the inside, it looks like that. Girl, I would waste the whole thing. Sorry, y'all. Like this, okay? Trying to show you and done drop the piece, okay? So there's the inside of the meatloaf. So you get an idea of how it looks. Okay, perfect. Okay, so to serve up some meatloaf, here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of potato on the bottom, all right, like that. Okay, and then a slice of meatloaf right on top. Tommy's never had meatloaf. And it's so crazy because it's what, and you could do like an oil or garnish, onion, fried shallots or something on top of there. Yeah. You can sort of go crazy. Yeah. But let me taste it first to make sure it's right first before I give it to you.
So this is normally how you guys would have it.
Sometimes you make it with pork and beef mix. This is 100% chicken.
Okay.
It's a chicken meatloaf.
Okay.
But this is what we would have on like a weekday. This is not a special meal. It's like a Wednesday night meal.
Oh, so it's sliced through.
Yeah, it's like a Wednesday night meal. We would have this like on a Wednesday night.
I'm trying the potato first.
A little salty, but it's fine. It's like a slight touch salty. It's good.
Ooh, there's a lot of texture in the potato too. A lot of spice.
Yep.
A lot of them. Oh, wow.
And this is chicken meatloaf. This is amazing. It's delicious.
You guys, So lucky to have this food over there in the U.S. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, the chicken meatloaf is hands down. Yeah, that's outstanding.
Oh my God.
Y'all put my foot in that. Y'all put my foot in that. Yeah, that's good.
Oh. Oh my God. I'm feeling blessed today.
And I was nervous because I'm like, will they like it? Do you think people, we toned the salt down in the potato a little bit, but do you think people would go for that? And then we do chive oil or charred smoked chive oil. We do onion stacks on top of here, fried onions, something like that, make it look really beautiful, really pretty. And it's a beautiful big serving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think local will love this.
Yeah.
And for Balinese thumb, we probably need some Nashville oil. That hotness.
Yeah,
into that.
yeah. Ah, you put a little hot oil on it.
Put a hot oil.
Yeah, hot oil is
a little
beautiful.
spicy here in Bali, so yeah.
All right, y'all. That's mac and cheese, shrimp and grits, peach cobbler, mashed potatoes, and meatloaf. Okay, I have made an entire spread. You got about 10 more minutes. The code is Bali60, shopdariuscooks.com, all right? I'm gonna get some of this cleaned up so I can get back in the pool, all right? And it's almost midnight in the United States on the East Coast, 11:45 p.m. in New York, 10:45 in Chicago, 9:45 in Denver, and 8:45 in Los Angeles. Y'all have a beautiful evening. I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, it's my tonight, your tomorrow. Watch your foot, watch your foot.
Okay. I gained 10 pounds, no problem.
All right, shopdariuscooks.com. Don't forget discount code Bali60 for like the next 10 minutes, all right? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Love yous. All right, I can get off of this. I can get off of TikTok.
Oh,
This is
so good.
my regular Facebook.